The more he brings up Miller, the more tempted they are. They ain't gonna kill me. They know who I am.
Center.
They know Koil's gonna give guys. They know Koil's gonna give me an admin
alley.
panel real soon.
Right.
They don't want to mess with me, buddy. They do not want to mess with me. I am dangerous.
Can you clear like Bridget?
I am dangerous.
Project Vespucci, crossing Vespucci.
I feel like this month, last month has been nothing but server drama, man.
Right southbound through the promenade near Senior Buns.
You know, the best thing.
Left.
I don't think it was intentional, but the best thing Prodigy ever did, in my opinion, for everybody's like mental health, is not have a Reddit page. Bro, I used to think that, you know, a little bit of server drama, even if it's OOC, so long as it like brings engagement, it'll be good for this. In the short term, it'll be good for the space. Yeah, maybe people fall out, but people like, listen, what draws attention is conflict and groups of people being at odds, right? Polarizing things. I used to think a little bit of that isn't too bad. You know, a little bit of that isn't too bad. But bro, look at what happened to Unscripted. And now look what's happening over at Onyx, man. Absolutely fucking crazy. An entire servers. One's, from what I'm hearing, one's like PR freefall. And it's all because of, well, it's mostly because of how polarizing Reddit is. This is Reddit post after Reddit post after Reddit post just tearing. The latest thing I saw on about Unscripted was insane. I didn't even watch it, but just the titles. I don't even know if I don't know if this is verified or validated or whatever. So I'm not gonna repeat it. But the titles, insane, man, insane. They're crazy as shit. And if you think about it, if Unscripted didn't have an active Reddit, or like there was a Reddit community about Unscripted would be okay. It probably wouldn't have the same level of engagement as a Reddit as it did or does, but it wouldn't be in a fucking PR freefall right now. Like Prodigy, you get an occasionally you get like, it gets bad PR, like the YouTube videos about like the streamers crashing out on each other, but nowhere near as bad as what's going on with Unscripted right now, man. GTA RP Reddit's been dead. Yeah, that's because NoPixel, no one's really beefing. Everyone's cool. There's like no drama here. No one hates each other. You know what I mean? Everyone's pretty demure. You know, it's like NoPixel right now is like a, how do I say that? It's like a, all right, Unscripted is like high school. NoPixel is like a care home. All right, Unscripted, people at each other's throats, rumors, just gaslighting, just ultimate levels of toxicity. Whereas NoPixel is just a bunch of old people that are like, they ain't here for the smoke. They just here to clock in, do their thing, clock out, keep it moving. No one is really like the most confrontational figure right now, in my opinion, and it's mostly because of how they roleplay, is Forehead. And Forehead's like the coolest dude. That guy is like, when have you ever seen that guy like actually crash out? Apart from when he does it to his boys, like Future, like at cops or whatever. Like he never loses his shit, you know? Like I can't think of anybody that on NoPixel right now that would like, that get like Reddit up in arms, like how Unscripted is up in they're going crazy on Unscripted. Am I supposed to be on channel 1? I keep going to channel 2.
Because I don't know if they're...
Yeah, I'm on channel 1. I don't know why I keep going to channel 2. The closest you can get is Peters and Cassidy, and it's not even personal beef, but beef
Sure,
over their styles of
Buckethead.
policing. Yeah.
Opened a
yeah.
door.
Yeah, but you know, you're right. Two people that don't even hate each other. It's crazy,
Hey,
man.
Fib, who's primary suspect gonna be?
You guys remember back in 3.0 when there was like
Which is,
3 crowds
my
that
own.
just despised each other?
Buckethead, I believe.
Absolute venom and vitriol back in the day.
That's just being picked up
Remember that
by
shit?
like a gracious.
It's the driver.
No,
that
no, I want to.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I do enjoy.
No, find the
I
skipper.
do enjoy
Fine.
no
Hey, Fib,
pixel
we could
chases.
just
Find the
lay a
skippers.
huge
Even when they get
right,
this
we can just
chaotic, I
secure
do
the main
enjoy
Find the
them.
skippers.
I do enjoy them.
Everyone's returning to
Did we say
No,
that?
just leave.
Say it, Jasper, so I can beat his ass too. I like how chaotic these no pixel chases get. Yeah, no, I like how chaotic they get. And I know they're not gonna shoot. At least I don't think they're gonna shoot
Alright,
here.
everyone's back over here to the main scene.
On Prodigy, they'd shoot. On Prodigy, they'd shoot the shit out of cops
390s
if we had
repaired.
someone
I'm
in
up
cuffs
and
like
running.
Nice
this.
weather out there.
No, Prodigy has a rule of
Try to
5.
get a quick 2 in case they come back.
Oh, where's gonna be my
So outstanding cars
Like,
involved
believe
are
it or
a pink
not-
Sultan, a pink Vodka, and a Ferrara.
When it comes to
You
shooting
are
criminals
my
on no
brother.
picks are very
Sam,
predictable.
Sam,
They
there
only
wasn't a
shoot
different
for
black
bank
Presley.
trucks.
You want to practice
If they're mad about something, like how police
Presley was
responded to their call, or
the Sultan in the back that was coming back to.
if one of their guys or 2 of their guys go
I
down
appreciate that.
in a gang shootout
No
or something.
worries. I hope that like 180 miles.
You guys think 5.0 is gonna be like? You guys think 5.0 gonna pop off?
That's like self-defense.
I think it is.
No one's ever gonna do that. Oh, it happened multiple
And
times.
just based on the facts surrounding it, okay? This isn't me. This isn't me being delusional, okay?
And
fact
it
number
happened when
one-
I wasn't even actively being
Fact
chased. I
number
was, like,
1.
driving that direction and they
4.0 is, from what I'm hearing, 4.0 is like a. What 4.0 was supposed to be 3.50, right? It was supposed to be like the transitional phase to 5.0, which means 5.0 has had a lot of 5.0, which was supposed to be 4.0, has had a lot of dev work put into it,
Boost.
and they've been working on that server for a long time.
Is a-
And no, 4.0 has been neglected. Why has 4.0 been neglected? Because they're working on 5.0, and they started working on 5.0 way earlier than they did when they, from the transition to 3.0 to 4.0, 3.0, like they were updating 3.0 like a year and a half on. Whereas 4.0, I think, what was the last big, I think the last big update
just like
was cargo.
okay, you don't have to ask.
That's the second reason, okay?
Just like,
Reason number 1 is
you know what, never mind. I'm not gonna-
Hey, firm.
that, I don't even, reason number 1 is they spent a lot of time working on it. A long time working on it.
If you are tied up.
Reason number 2 is the fact that Rockstar is setting up its own like 5M CFX mod medium. I don't know what to call it. And they invited NoPixel to it first. That's public information. 2. So it's getting, at the very least, it's getting something from Rockstar. Don't know what. All right. And the third reason is bro, there are no games to play right now. What games are there? Marvel Rivals was the last big game people were like hooked on, and ain't nobody playing that no more. Now everybody is either playing insert random game that dropped recently, or all the streamers are like doing IRL shit
I assume you guys are good on units.
or drama farming.
Hey, firm.
I don't think 5.0 is going to be as big as 3.0 because of COVID, but I think it's going to be way bigger than what 4.0 was.
Returning.
I don't know. I'm hopeful, man. I think it's going to be good.
Also, just in case something happens.
Hey, firm. There
like,
were several interference
evidence and
cars.
stuff.
Great for 6 months.
People have to do all that.
I am sad that Moon ain't coming back. That guy said on his last couple, the last time he hopped on, like a week on, that guy said he said word for word, bar for bar, I ain't ever touching, not NoPixel, GTA RP ever again. That's what he said. Now I don't know if he still feels the same way a year on, but when he said that shit, it sounded like he meant it. And considering, you know, the terms he left on, and then the drama that came, like the shit he was involved in because of his, you know, ties to the server, he probably looks at GTA RP as like if he dips his toes back into it, it's gonna be career ending for him. So I don't think he's coming back. I just hope. I hope they don't focus on fucking crim mechanics and I used to hate the fact that servers were geared toward heists and all the big streamers, the only thing they talk about is doing this heist, doing that heist. Oh, we're gonna rob this bank, that bank. Oh, my heist. But I don't hate that. I don't hate that as much anymore. I dislike the fucking all the mechanics that surround making your gang big. Like turning gangs into corporations in roleplay, you know? That's one thing I don't like. I hope they go back to like the 2.0 era of like keeping gangs small. Like four man shit, you know? Or if not four-man shit, like limit how many people can be in a gang. But they did try to do that with the gang app. They had like a limited number of people that could be on the gang app. But then people don't fucking care. People will have like 10 guys on the gang app, but then they'll have like 20 other people that are not on the gang app are treated as like hang-arounds, and these people still hover around these big gangs.
Here one's at 15% fuel.
Air One, I'm pretty content.
The moment the server realizes
Your third RTB.
Why not? Did you just delete
that
everything I've written?
Victor, what?
Reinhard, did you just delete everything I've written in the report?
hey, pop off, Singer. Pop off.
Sorry.
Pop
Here
off.
one's RTB.
You can do all at the same time. Let's save the time.
Victor, if that did happen, just make sure you view the history and restore it.
Oh, you can restore?
I'm so relaxed right now.
Yeah, people think that, like, for example, Prodigy. Prodigy has 150 people on it every day, which is a lot of people. And yeah, it does mean that you can run into a lot of people. But I guarantee you 80 to 90% of those people are insert random gang member who just hovers around the gang's turf for 8 hours a day. Same with NoPixel. NoPixel's, all the servers are the same. The only one that doesn't have like gang members hovering that I can think of off the top of my head server-wise is Onyx. And that's because it's not gang members that are hovering. Ah, fuck. It's fucking pseudo civilians that are hovering and cops. I hope like, bro, if I could have influence over how a server is run and like man hours wasn't a thing, I'd have like 3-4 admins watching over, like hovering over the map, watching what people do, logging how long people stay in one position, logging what everybody's doing, how productive people are being, how many encounters people are freaking getting into, and who's doing what. And if you don't, and you get caught, and you like, there's a warning system, there's like a strike system, and you're seen as someone who doesn't contribute roleplay wise to the server to make it engaging for everyone else. Because if everyone's having fun, if the average person is having fun on the server, right? I feel like numbers would be up. But like, you just start kicking people, warning them, and then banning them. You know what that does? That's gonna light a fire under everybody's asses, and not to fucking be drones, like fucking just plants stationary doing nothing. And there's so many people that do that. They just, they're like gang members that just sit at their gang cubby, wait for their gang leader to come around so they can jump into the 4 or 5 man group, 6 man group, whatever. And you have fucking civilians that just sit around, do nothing.
Good shit.
I'd say cops should be exempt though, because cops, I play cop. Cops should be above that rule. If I did implement a rule like that, cops would be above it, because cops have a reason to stand still. Cops have reason because they gotta do fucking brain-numbing paperwork and shit. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We need S-tier RPs like Forsen who openly ask cops if they want to rob a bank like a badass. Enjoy your life.
23.
Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life,
Do you
Sin.
have your 95, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Just making sure you haven't lost them.
You need paperwork. You need paperwork. You need paperwork, man. It's unfortunate, but you do. They could have added dedicated. Yeah, like imagine if they had more people doing what Cap's doing. You know? Imagine if the server had more people doing what Cap's doing. Caps is a very like trusted member of the community. Like that guy's basically carrying endgame crim shit on his back right now. I will say this, I feel like Cap needs a counterbalance. He needs someone that goes up against the faceless, that is also RP orientated. You know, like imagine Cap doing faceless shit, and then you get Peppo who makes a new character that does like, and then there's like a criminal underworld where there's like two criminal factions at odds. You know, that RP first, and it's not about how good they can shoot, and that they can do shit the average crim can. So you have like your mid-tier criminals, which is like basically the gangs we have now: Hydra, Besties, KTB, those type of gangs, and then you have like endgame admin-esque gangs of trusted role players that enable those smaller gangs. You know, you don't ever want, like, imagine if the server was like, you came onto the server and you're like, that's the toughest crew right there, and the toughest crew is the faceless and not the besties. It's the faceless, and it's not because they got cracked fucking killers, shooters in their team, but because they have access to things and they can cut you off. Basically what CG was in 3.0. What the hell is down here? Anyway. Yeah, and you have to like listen, I'm stealing from Prodigy right now. Prodigy's fucking what's it called? Guild system? Faction system is really good. But imagine if the leaders of all those factions were like streamers. Imagine if all the factions were like you could attribute it to a streamer, and those streamers understand that they don't need to win, they just need to facilitate and enable. Is it? Yeah, and their faction leader character is not like super active too, because if they're super active, then they're gonna do dumb shit. You know? I got a few candidates off the top of my head. Capped, obviously. Peppo. Hell, Burn having his own faction could be goated. I think Chatterbox could pull it off too. What else? Let me think. You guys got any suggestions? I'll tell you if it's stupid or not. Medi? Yeah, Medi could be good too, but Medi has like characters that are like super integral to like big group. I don't know. Medi would be good, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like he's like spent the last year basically doing kind of that, but on the law side with the mayor shit. He might be like, I mean, if he's down to do it, yeah.
That was a great swinger party last night.
I think Kyle could be good at it too. Like Kyle making a character that's a faction leader or whatever. And what would a good number of factions be? would it be 3 or 4? I don't know. I've always said, man, it's okay to steal. I wouldn't say steal. It's okay to appropriate other servers' ideas to make your server better, and vice versa. Everybody benefits, right? But I wouldn't say copy it like bar for bar. Because then what's the point of having your server up if you're the exact same carbon copy of another server? Clay would be good. As a faction leader? I don't know. I'm thinking of people that are like have already been in leadership. Speedy, Saeed. I think Saeed could be a good faction leader. I think he could be a good faction leader. You know? Is my radio off? No, radio just goes quiet. But yeah, imagine if the groups were made like 4, so 5.0 groups are limited to 4 people in participating in active conflicts. If it's a gang war, maybe more people can partake. But when it comes to like criminal activities against the cops, it's 4. Make it so not all the cops have to respond to everything. Like what Prodigy has. Make it so civilians are like in order for a criminal to function, a crime to function, civilians need to be around, like they're an integral part of the city. Like the financial backbone, right? Make it so and incentivize a bunch of civilians from like getting on by like setting up hubs and like looking for people that you think are dedicated to like insert mechanic. Like say there's a group of people that RP is trash collectors and they do it well enough for you to give them the trash collector whitelist and limit it to like maybe 2 guys, and then they get to disseminate their trash collecting influence into like whoever's active on the server at that time. Same with tow workers. And like give every mechanic like a front leading face. Give her like all the civilian mechanics a front leading face, like a front man, where you think of a certain mechanic, someone comes to mind. Like back in the day when it came to like scrap, like OTT was the guy you'd think of. When you're thinking about scrap and shit, like cars, OTT would be the guy. Or and back in the day, Toad, Lock Q, Jordan Steele, he'd be the guy you'd think of when it came to towing. You know?
I'm gonna raise some peace.
6 months to take it away? Yeah. Like send them send that person a DM, tell them if they think they're fulfilling the role well, if they think they're having fun, if they're enabling people. Have a bunch of admins too that are like not over invested, but like every week they do like they get a quick recap of what's going on in the server. And they gotta be like detached. They can't be like watching these people, these streamers or whatever. And then they just do an evaluation of, do they think this generates RP like a roleplay therapist. Listen, this is
Hi guys.
This is if all my ideas are like within reason, if they're possible. I feel like these things.
Up here?
Yeah.
I'm trying to sort
Is there shots fired here? There's reports of shots fired here.
that. Alright, that's enough.
How you doing there, sir?
So just be careful flying around BCSO for now, guys.
Did I come to a shots fired call? Is that my clone? You got beat up. What's this? Strange. Any thoughts on what I said above? Let me see. Seeing the effort and dedication Cat puts in, I don't think 75% of those names would be good fits, to be honest. He loves this shit so much. He spent 40 hours making a website for Faceless Dark Web. 40 hours making a website? Listen, everybody expresses their creativity in different ways. Okay? I think if it doesn't work out, just then cycle in another person. You know? Best case scenario is these ideas to work out and these people actually, you know, they don't even have to do amazing. They just got to do good. And then they go from there.
245, 424 direct.
I don't know. Listen, Capt is a great role player. It should have been me that got that admin panel.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh.
But you know, hey, if I had to choose someone other than myself, I'd say him.
Myself and Rhodes.
I guess.
Yeah, where'd you need me?
We're in the car park.
Thank God he's on the server and he does what he does. But we need more. We need like more caps. We need more caps. Koil wanted to give you source code. I watched the clip where he said he wanted to give me source code. He wanted to give me source code so I could grieve Trev, which I'm all for. I say, yeah, why not? To be honest, limiting cop numbers feels kind of weird as it becomes a counting game on how many cops go down immediately and crims can count how many left to come. I agree with you, but...
I was not speeding, you didn't see that.
Alright. Alright.
You saw nothing.
Okay.
Just running in the red line.
I saw nothing.
Yep. Just gonna...
Wait, did he break any traffic laws with that maneuver? Yeah, he did. He didn't stop at that turn. Where the fuck he go? Where you go, Chad? Shit! No! Where the fuck he go? Where'd he go?
Shit.
Why are there so many Teslas? Hey, gone. I haven't watched any of Burns' Unscripted. Purple. He did it. Did he do it on Unscripted or was it Purple? I don't remember. But I did watch clips and it was the shit he was doing was like there were people going up to fucking Mount Chiliad. Do you know how hard it is to convince RPers to leave the city and go up north to fucking Mount Chiliad? What? He had people coming up to Mount Chiliad to RP with a goat man. Shit. I think people get like hag and capital charges for him. Like people partaking in his role play and they were getting sent to prison for fucking days. I wish I could convince people to fucking get their characters benched for days. For my cause. I wish I had that level of fucking influence over people. But yeah, with the whole limiting cop things to cause, hey, I played cop on Prodigy. I mean, I feel like it works, man. I feel like it works. And the alternative is, so I got a question. Why? I get that cops shouldn't lose shootouts, right? I understand that cops shouldn't lose. They're like the one force a player shouldn't win against. Wiping the cops, it's It's so
81
far-fetched.
and 65,
Like there's only certain circumstances where wiping the cops makes sense. Like you're a foreign military, okay, and you're being sent to Los Santos to, you know, take over an American city. I can see the cops losing to that. Or you're a militia.
281,
It's been
23,
building arms for
shotz.
years, and you strategically take out like centers of government. I could see you, but hey, we're boosting cars. There's 6 of us. Take out the entire police force of an entire city. Makes no sense. Because my boy went down. Makes no sense. And I think that's why, like, it's all hands on.
That's a damn line, you know it.
Howdy. Guess how much I made?
$2.
How much?
21,000.
Wow.
Damn line.
That's very impressive.
I'm gonna buy myself something nice. And I think that's why, like, NoPixel PD is like all hands on deck. Like, we gotta make it so we don't lose. For realism. But then what happens when all those cops do go after these criminals and they do get wiped and all the cops are now down? That's the server for a solid, like, if not an hour, at least 30 to 40 minutes. No police response. Like, everybody else who's not a part of that criminal group killing the cops don't get a response at all. And now where, like, cop morale would have been down and, like, a portion of the cops that weren't due to, like, maybe 8 cops are like, we just got gunned down by criminals and lost. I feel like shit. Now the entire police force is like, we just got gunned down by criminals and lost. We all feel like shit. And then you look at the 311s and you see 1040, 1042, 1042, 1040. These guys start hopping off because their morale is shot. That's the alternative. That's the alternative. And then on the crim side, all they see is a swarm of 1 billion cops going after them, which, yes, would be what would happen in real life. And now they're molding too. I don't know. Even though Jeb had, like I can't, like, bro, you can't unless you like break SOPs and don't respond to 78s, you can't do anything. Like, if you're forced to drop what you're doing every 40 minutes to an hour, you can't get the ball rolling on any, like, long form arcs you're doing. Like, when I was on Prodigy and I was going after that Yu-Gi-Oh! Iago Winters guy. You remember the Winters guy we went after him for like a solid 40, 50 minutes. In that span of time, a cop got kidnapped, a couple cops got shot, and then there was like maybe 1 or 2 like store robberies or jewelry store robberies. We didn't have to break off of what we were doing to go to that. We got to stick to our arc and we got to see it out to its finish. We got to, like, we arrested the guy, he broke out of MRPD, we threw out a warrant and we went out hunting him, looking for him. And we actually, bro, when we got him and we arrested him and I brought him back to MRPD, I was like, damn, this felt good. We actually got to see the end of this. This wasn't me throwing up a warrant and then wondering if the guy gets arrested 2-3 days later. And it makes me, like, it gives me actual excitement to do police stuff. Like, I know, hey, this guy gets away, I have the entire day to, like, look for this person, and I don't have to, I am not going to be forced to be pulled to, like, one side and do something that I'm not going to say I don't want to do, but do something that, it's not going to, like, take my attention off of what I'm seeking, whatever RP it is I'm trying to go down at that moment. And listen, Prodigy criminals are way more, how do I say it? Like, the criminals on Prodigy are way more likely to shoot than the criminals on NoPixel too. I just want to point that out. Like, you get way more shootouts on Prodigy than NoPixel. and the shootouts there are like random too. Like you're driving, boom, you get driven into an ambush. Or you're chasing, you go on foot, turns a corner, boom, he pulls out a gun. You don't really get that too much on, like, ambushes and that kind of stuff only happens when the criminals are molding. Whereas Prodigy, when criminals run from you and shoot you, usually it's because their plan is to shoot you. Like they have a plan that involves shooting you. Yeah, and I know, but like most crims are afraid to randomly shoot cops because it's seen as bad RP. But it's only seen as bad RP if you're a criminal and you use shooting cops as a crutch.
I think I've got Jamal Abdul Jabbar in a Hummer northbound Palomino. I've got it in the city. Can I get an additional or one or two each?
520 in round.
75.
All right, get back in the car. All right, get back in the automobile. Get back in the car, gentlemen. Gentlemen, get back in the car, gentlemen.
Get back in your car.
Y'all gonna get arrested. You don't follow lawful orders. Get back in your car.
Get back in the car, Obadiah.
Get back in your car. Get back in your car.
Who's getting cuffed and arrested?
Get back in your car. Get back in your car. Get back in your car.
Get back in the car now, gentlemen.
Get back in the car for some heaven. Get back in the car for some heaven.
Looks like he's repairing the car.
Get back in the car for some heaven.
So you're being placed under.
Oh! It was assault.
Jamal just chopped Obadiah.
Stop the car!
I had to get in the car. I was saying.
Is he shot or shop?
Get in the car!
Chopped. C-H-O-P.
Shout out to Chop.
Get in the fucking car!
It's a 20.
You going to jail, Jamal?
Get in the car!
390.
You going to jail?
It was a judo chop from Austin Powers. Yeah, Obadiah secured.
Bro, this alpha taking forever.
Alpha
And they-
secured.
They just ran over Jim, but I don't see Jim anywhere.
What vehicle did they flee in?
Stretch Hummer.
Eastbound Vespucci.
Hey, buddy.
It's a stretch.
You're gonna get banned? Why'd I get banned? No, I got.
Copy, is that fast? Because I'll probably switch vehicles.
Man, I got. Oh, we gotta go to
the westbound engine. It's not that fast. It's so fast.
They took out 2 cops. You better tell they shit about the car they getting the ass beat. At least Jamal is.
Sorry, what was the question?
I hate that knockout bullshit. I can take more blows than that.
Yes, I know.
The hell, I got a weak chin or something?
Kinda stupid.
390 secondary.
I'm just gonna play
That's some
PBS
bitch.
ice packs on it.
A firm.
Bro, listen, all the criticisms I'm giving are constructive. Constructive. It's what I just, these are just things that I'd like to see in the server. And I think, I mean, I don't know, but I think would make the server better.
Like Mutiny, merging South Arsenal,
You
continuing
know?
west to Dutch London.
I feel like this is the best time, like when a server's coming to an end, is you know,
we
you
do have-
retrospect, you look back
you are
at all the
clear
things
to
that
pitch
worked and all the things that didn't work, and you go
Dutch
from
London.
there.
Vehicle's been hit by civilian docks, continuing northbound, taking left for South Rockford.
Do you want me to go and grab the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm just gonna back you in.
I mean, they ran over an officer and judo chopped another. I'm content with us just staying on it.
Okay.
They're probably also eventually going to swap.
Let's
from continuing
triage
northbound
in
South
the
Rockford.
old Ubu parking lot.
Yo.
I'll grab their Premier number 76.
Fucking triage, man.
Right eastbound San Andreas.
You know what they need to do is when you get
eastbound
knocked
San
out, like
Andreas,
someone hits you in the back,
primary.
that you don't go get incapacitated.
How many people are in that car?
That you actually just get knocked out and you can get back up.
CMC, to be honest.
It should just be a fucking knockout, dude. A
I see
60-second knockout. I
There's
hate
no
that you
EMS
can get
right now.
one tap
Okay,
like
that's just
this, man.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the fucking hospital.
And a west one for shooting cops.
Oh, someone may have gotten a ticket from that pit.
People got banned for this?
Can someone go back to where that happened?
No, there's no way.
Right westbound Vespucci. We might
There's
be
no way
circling
I
around
get
towards
banned
where they potentially got
for.
ejected.
Come on, guys.
Heading into Lucky
Me
Lucky in the
banned
vehicle.
for giving
firm.
constructive
They're
tips.
jumping out, 4 individuals, and they are jumping into...
There's 2 things, okay? There's criticism and then there's just shitting on a server. Shitting on a server is me saying, I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like this. Sucks. This, that sucks. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? I can see that as shitting on his server. What I'm saying is, I like this. I kind of like that. This could have been done better. This could have been done to make this thing better. That's what, bro. It's constructive criticism.
Westbound towards Del Perro.
You want constructive criticism if you're running a server or running a business or doing. You want criticism that is conducive and constructive. That gives advice, even if it's stupid advice.
You gotta be okay, man.
All right, Jim,
Stay with
wrap
me.
your arms around me, darling.
So full
Vader,
sending. Oh, he's
I
in
still
opposing
listen.
lanes. He
I
takes a
don't
little
think.
slip.
I don't think
I
Vader.
missed it.
I'm gonna be here on the other
bro.
side.
I mean,
Might be the shooting.
every time I watched Vader, like all the things he did was he did literally constructive criticism too. Like I never.
Anyway,
I see him like occasionally, like once in a blue moon, maybe like talk in a disparaging way about insert RPer because he doesn't like the way they RP. I don't think I've ever heard him ever watched a stream of him talk shit about NoPixel of this server or a server. I mean, I've seen him. I think was it Onyx or there was a server he talked shit about a long time ago. I don't remember which one. Not on. It might have been Ignite. I don't fucking know. But I don't think I've ever seen him like
Left
shit
down through brown
anything.
garage
Yeah.
alleyway.
Oh, whoa! You dead meat.
Immediate left.
You got a what is that? That's the gun I used to have back in the day when I was in Marabunta.
Southbound through the alley towards
And we used to smoke street team. My gang used to smoke. I swear to God, my gang used to smoke street team. We used to have that little fat fuck who looks like a little Tugs. Yeah, what the
Bleach.
Yeah, we used to fuck his shit up all the time.
You know, I was in that.
You were in street team.
Yeah.
You might.
I'm not one of the free,
I remember
survivors.
street team used to come to Fudge Lane for some reason, maybe race or some shit, and I used to give them shit all the time, and then we'd be at war with them. And we'd be at war. I call them cockroach and shit. You were with
Are you
them.
about when it was like the freeway war? It was like street Marabunta and like the fucking BCF and someone else.
BSK? Oh,
Something
yes,
like that.
yes, I know what you're talking about. I remember one time Eugene was in the wall with Street Team and Curtis, and you guys rolled up on Fudge Lane, and then Eugene was on a cliff, and I was hiding in a bush on that hill, and I fucked this shit up, and I took his fucking heavy sniper from him, and all his shit, man. My biggest slick ever in my career of doing this shit. I don't know if Eugene knows. I don't know if Eugene knows. But hey, you hear about what happened to that poor fuck Lucas Miller? Oh, hey!
What happened exactly?
Hey!
I called him and he just said fuck off.
Let's just say opportunity opened up, man. I'm going for